I'm live. Hold up. Let me get the whole screen on this. Cool. Yo. What is cracking, my people? Welcome to yet. Daggone, this one like all up in my face. Welcome to yet another episode of ADQ's Renaissance. I'm your host with the most, keeping it 100 from coast to coast. Through God, I boast. ADQ. It is Monday, November the 15th, 2021. Yeah, Monday, November the 15th, 2021. I have decided that since we all are negative beyond negative on Mondays, that I'm going to start checking in on y'all on Mondays and saying, how was your Monday? All right, so let me say how my Monday was. My Monday was interesting. Number one, I got my hair done. Y'all like this? Yeah, I got this done this morning. Let's see. I had a very interesting thing. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm a TA, I'm a teacher assistant. I had a student look at me and he was in a really bad mood of him, and he told me and showed me why he was in a bad mood. So wow. I'm like, okay, cool. We connecting. And what else happened? I made a major move that I'm not going to disclose until the right date. Y'all stay tuned. It's something theatrical related. And then I went to my other job. My other job that I have decided today that I am now in my last days on. So that was my Monday. Now, before I start asking y'all about y'all's Mondays, this is my first episode of ADQ's Renaissance in quite a while. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry I've been keeping y'all hanging. Here's what's been going on in the world of ADQ. Before I tell y'all, get your alcohol, man. Best water ever. I call it my Jesus water because it saves me. I feel you ever get that feeling where God is like telling you that it's time to dial back from something and invest into something that you have already started. Make sense? Okay, here's what I'm talking about. I have been thinking about giving up theater as far as acting is concerned. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like the my 7-year-old self, my 8-year-old self, my 23-year-old self is saying, no, don't do that. No. But if I may get on my soapbox for a second, I've had to deal with these type of directors. No disrespect to anybody. But me being someone who has appeared in so many theatrical productions, I have a style that I can rock with. And I have a style that I cannot rock with. I hate when I am giving a line, I'm flowing, I'm talking, and then stop, interrupted, giving some long freaking monologue about what is the arc of the character. I hate that. I hate that. So imagine having to go through that after working 10 hours, right? You are stopped, you're giving these notes, and you're just trying to internalize it after, and your brain is already shot after a long day, right? So my last director of a play that I was supposed to be in, but I ended up quitting, was so disrespectful. So disrespectful. I said, I don't think I want to do this no more. And it was like, well, if you don't want to do it no more, then you don't want to do you. Was being a complete jackass. So I stepped away. And this is where my talk about Mondays comes into play. When have we ever took time to dial back from something that we've been doing over and over and over and over again to give ourselves time to get our mind right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got only one chance to do this life thing. We need to do it up the right way. We need to do it up in a way that satisfies us and our loved ones. I was smiling now because I was looking at my teeth. We need to do it in a way that satisfies ourselves and our loved ones. So why do we go into Mondays dissatisfied? Why do we go into Mondays dreading the sun coming up, us having to go and punch a clock? I will tell you, because we live in a very fear-based society. Yes, we do. Congratulations. You who are watching, you live in a fear-based society. We live in a society where it is the popular thing to get along, to go along, to get along, to go with the flow, to do what everybody's doing. Very few step out and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. Why are you so afraid to step out and do your own thing? I'm going to tell you why you're so afraid to step out and do your own thing. Same reason why I've been afraid to step out and do my own thing in the past. Fear. But what's the acronym of fear? Think about it. What's the acronym of fear? False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. So you have let that false evidence, imaginary, illusionary fear hinder your growth as a person, and therefore you are in a subservient position that you never wanted to be in the first place. Let's keep it 100. Keep it a buck. Sure I'm right. Let's keep it a buck. What does job stand for? What does job stand for? Just over broke. You meant to live life being just over broke? I don't think so. I think that it is a very, very, sad, heartbreaking thing to live life just over broke. So let me tell you all, man, let me tap into Facebook real quick. Let me see who's watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Go to YouTube. Type. If you're watching this on Twitter or Facebook, type in Adrian Dion Quarles on YouTube. Subscribe. I promise. Right now, there's old films that I was in, old acting videos, my one and only video. But in the coming months, there's going to be some dope stuff. Believe me. Okay? As sure as I'm standing here, being the chocolate god that I am, dope stuff is coming in the coming months. Now, subscribe to my YouTube. So, just have to put that out there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So we have established that we live in a very fear-based society, and it's easier to go along to get along. One reason why I am so excited to have Byron Gladden come through on Renaissance next Sunday is because he is totally not the go along to get along type. Absolutely not. Y'all have watched those Guilford County schools board meetings. Byron Gladden has shown that he's totally not the go along to get along type. From the time that I met that brother back in 2012, the way he approached the play that we were in, the way that he talked to the playwright afterwards, trying to check on her shadiness. The way that Byron's even talked to me. Yeah, that man's cussed me out plenty of times. He is totally not the go along to get along type. Byron Gladden, Bishop Dean. We know Bishop Dean. It's not the go along to get along type. Why be a go along to get along type? Because you know what you are? If you are the go along to get along type, you are a zombie. You are a zombie. Just barely walking, half asleep, barely conscious, clocking in into your time clock to spend 8 hours of your day doing something that you don't want to do. I spend 10 hours of my day doing something that I do want to do, son. I praise God for that. Let me say that again. I spend 10 hours of my day doing something that I love doing. Feel me? 10 hours. Do I have a degree? No, I don't have a degree. You don't need a degree. All you need is the right energy and the right way to present yourself. Like there have been moments when, I would be in the mall, right? And dudes would try to approach me, trying to sell something, trying to sell me on a project, and they'd be like, "Hey, bruh, hey, hey, you need to check this out right here," talking fast and stuff. I'd be like, and I would just give them 1 minute to interest me, 1 minute, 1 minute. After that 1 minute, I'm like, okay, don't want it, bye, have a nice day. What you're trying to do is you're trying to sell yourself. Feel me? Now, the lady who did my hair, for one thing, she did my hair for the first time. This is her first time ever doing my hair, right? She saw herself beautifully. She showed me pictures of her work. And I was like, oh snap, yo, you got skills. All right, hook me up. As you can see, she hooked me up big time. You know what I'm saying? All about selling yourself. We have to like come out of the how am I trying to put this? Oh, I'm getting a text. Oh wow, just got some interesting news. Okay, let me you. Aaron, show me love. Love you too, Sheila. Love you too. Love you too. My aunt Sheila. Love you too, Sheila. Love you, Aaron. Aaron Dirt. Woo! Woo! Let's talk about Aaron for a split second. Aaron, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I want to, give you your flowers. Give you your flowers as in you inspire me, ma'am. You very much inspire me. You are totally not to go along and get along type. This woman, who happens to be the same exact age as me, we're both 36, has 2 businesses. 2 of them things. 2 businesses. First Flight Entertainment, Spring Theater. Do you know there's a reason why I call Aaron Dirth and Dan Beckman my favorite white people. Number one, those 2 people freaking inspire me very much. Very much. They don't sleep, man. They don't sleep. They can just sit back and rest and be like, all right, we're actors. We perform all over the world. We good. They can sit back and be like, hey, we got a dope theater company. We good. We good. Have y'all seen Letters from Home? Have you seen the 2 social distance films that they dropped? I hope you at least saw seen the screens, because your boy's in there killing it as a weatherman. See, first thing first, you start to change the image of yourself when you put yourself around people who are either at or going to the same place that you're trying to go to. But first, you have to make up in your mind that you're trying to go somewhere. Yo, I worked at Walmart. Hated it every second I was there. Heard so much complaining. Had to put up with incompetent people. Hated working at Walmart. Worked at Home Depot. Hated it. Worked at Kohl's. Hated it. Worked at Michael's. I sound like a preacher right now. I worked at Michael's. Hated it. Worked at Baptist Hospital. Well, Baptist Hospital was all right. Baptist Hospital. Shout out to my 2SB people. Baptist Hospital was all right. You know, ADQ, don't forget where it came from. I worked security before. Hated it. Went back to Walmart. Hated it. Worked at IHOP. Hated it. Worked in the dance room at UNCG. Hated it. Hated it. Hated it. Hated it. Worked at some very poorly ran daycares when I was blessed to get into the childcare field. Hated it. But I had to remind myself of exactly where I came from. Worked at Whole Foods. Hated it. Worked at Barnes & Noble. Loved it. Ooh, I love working at Barnes & Noble. But what am I getting at? I'm 36 years old, man. I did not stop and say to myself, okay, let me just leave Walmart because I'm freaking sick and tired of this. I didn't stop and leave until I was 28. I worked there from age 21 until 27. My bad, 27, I think. Yeah, I was 27. I worked there for so long because I was so afraid to move on because I let the fear complex overtake me. Not only that, but the pursuit of happiness had just dropped when I was working there, and I was afraid of one day being homeless like Chris Gardner, and I ended up being homeless. Yeah, but praise be to God, I always had a roof on my head. So where am I going with all this? Let's connect the dots. You have to put your faith and trust in God. I mean, yo, if you're out there and you're atheist and agnostic, yo, you put your trust and faith in something. So I say, why not go with the Creator? Do you, man? Oh, hold up. Let me go to my Bible. Yeah, I'm pulling out the Bible. Yeah. Sure. Let's see. Man, Ecclesiastes. I love Ecclesiastes. Where is Ecclesiastes? Is right after Proverbs. Yeah, I knew I was gonna pull out my Bible at one point. No, actually, yeah, here it is. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Trying to find the part where it talks about toiling under the sun. Oh, here we go. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 18 through 20 through 26. All right, y'all ready for it? Here it goes. I came to hate all my hard work here on earth, for I must leave to others everything I have earned. And who can tell whether my successors will be wise or foolish? Yet they will control everything I have gained by my skill and hard work under the sun. How meaningless. So I gave in despair, questioning the value of all my hard work in this world. Some people work wisely with knowledge and skill. Ha ha ha. You know, your boy. But then must leave the fruit of their efforts to someone who hasn't worked for it. This too is meaningless, a great tragedy. So what do people get in this life for all of their hard work and anxiety? Their days of labor are filled with pain and grief. Oh man, I say, taking people. This piece. All right. Okay, sorry about that. Had to let it go. Yeah, I got to work till that. Okay. Anyway, the in this life for all their anxiety. The days of labor are filled with pain and grief. Even and our minds cannot rest. It is all meaningless. So I decided better to enjoy food and drink and find satisfaction in work. What I do for a living is very satisfactory. Now I realize that these pleasures are from the hand of God. For who can eat or enjoy anything apart from him? You're miserable. Are you with God? God does not grant any misery. God grants joy. The joy of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. No, fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. My bad. I can't read in the Bible. Let's see. For who can eat? God gives wisdom, knowledge, and joy to those who please him. But if a sinner becomes wealthy, God takes the wealth away and gives it to those who please him. This too is meaningless, like chasing the wind. So why are we walking into these places, giving all of our time and our energy and all of the years of our lives? It is meaningless. So my mindset is we have one life to live. Unless reincarnation is a thing. If reincarnation is a thing, then we got this life and we got the life. But while we're on this earth, let's do it up, man. Why are we like working? There's people. I know that there's people out there who keep this mindset. I will find my pleasure in heaven. You mean to tell me that you until I have your head? I'm sorry, that's kind of stupid. That's me. Now, I'm trying to get my 30 and this yo, I'm living in heaven. I got a roof over my head. If you ever come across me and I say I'm living the dream, that's because I am living the dream. I have sight. Praise God. I have sight. How many blind people out there of seeing? I hear. Yo, I feel like I'm scared of hearing, but I can hear. How many deaf people out there dream of hearing? I can walk, yo. Praise God. How many people or quadriplegic people out there dream of walking? I have 2 jobs, man. How many people out there have been you can't even working one day? At least doing something to bring some joy. ADQ double blessed up in when I tell you I'm living a dream, I am living the dream. Not the American dream, but the God dream. This is a God dream. This is a God dream. So, I highly suggest you all do what it says in Colossians, focus your mind on things that are above and do what it says in the law of attraction. If you think like a failure, if you think full of fear, if you think that you're not going to amount to anything, guess what? It's going to happen. Every single thing that's out here that is great and wonderful all started with a thought. Hamilton is about to come to Greensboro and make a lot of money because you have to mortgage your house to afford tickets to Hamilton. It all started with a thought. Lin-Manuel Miranda. It all started with a thought. And he did something with that thought. And look where it is now. Me, I'm a teacher, man. It all started with a thought. I never thought about being a teacher, but daggone, I sure used to think about being a preacher. And preaching is teaching. You're teaching the word, right? Um, everything has been a get along person. And I need great education. I'm gonna do this. That man was an immense studier, educated himself. Like the Malcolm X that we all know, that we know, that incredibly beautiful ancestor had an eighth grade education. I want to implore you on this Monday to break the mold, go up against the system. Don't follow the ways of the world. Don't follow the ways of society. Guards. I promise you. Right now, the way my heart is going, my heart is telling me to invest more time into spoken word. I'm looking for a couple of I'm looking for a couple of poems that I wrote. Check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna read a couple poems that I wrote for y'all. Love yourself. Dare you, the person reading this. This for both of us. Sit back and breathe a bit. My insecurities make it hard to celebrate what my achievements is. But that negativity is the devil. Please resist. My fingers lick to do dope things. I'll tell you what the secret is. See, I see what I've been and what I want to be. Myself to believe in it. Then start loving me. Call it a lie when someone will call me an ugly me. God makes no mistakes. When He made us for a mission. We have an assignment on our lives every second that we're living. Someone somewhere is blessed by our existence. Didn't even know how we just up and fixed it. You're incredible, and so am I. Let's pray that'll be something I won't deny. Open eyes and look at your reflection. The greatest person in this world to walk this earth made a dope investment. So love yourself. Many others do already. This the reader. This to the reader and myself. Worthy of balloons and confetti. Here's another one. All right. This was called Cancel Me. I disagree with cancel culture. Not only that, but I hate it. I mean, who actually did create it, make it? It's filling society with judgmental jerks. It doesn't allow the grace of God to work. Cancel me because I believe that's a judgmental BS that has you on your soapbox. You throw rocks at things you know not when you're not perfect yourself. Old skeletons, you gon' rot. Everyone has done something they regret, but it's not up to you to put me in check. That's God's job. Show some respect. When you talk to me, best come correct. What y'all achieving again? There's people that want me to apologize for being a man. Not happening as I breathe on this land. If you don't like it, then cancel me, outcast me. But may I say, your morals are trash, beat. Talk with people, communicate instead of spazzing. Fair warning, I come for bad rapping. If you wish to attack me, I get real berserk. You'll get your feelings hurt. Let's all chill and work with people in spite of their imperfections. Because if we're all honest, we all need God's grace and mercy to step in. Hold me accountable, but don't use it as a weapon. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? All right, I got one more for y'all. Then I'm going to start wrapping this up, all right? I told myself. See, I'm a believer of the things I'm a believer of the things we say to ourselves in private could really be needing a message from His ultimate highness, sitting in silence, pondering what is this life thing. Am I doing the right things? I told myself not to stop, flop, or drop. No one motivates me more than me because it's the higher inflection that I seek to be. I'm talking to a higher version of myself that I wish to attain through the pain and then maintain. Am I going insane or having a chat with a divine intellectual who doesn't react? Just let me sit back and plan to bless. All thoughts and affirmations manifest. I love talking to myself and demand my steps. I say. After saying all that, I hope y'all out there snapping your fingers. Let me see what's going on up in here. Otis, my brother Otis. What's cracking, my man? Thank you, Otis. Sure, you would know something about some good art. You would know something about some good art, Otis. Yeah, that's my brother Otis, man. Otis Simpson, man. So, yo, I'm about to wrap this up because I don't like talking for a long time. Please, Adrian Dion Quarles on YouTube. Subscribe. Please subscribe. December 3rd, check out Black Tony. December 3rd, check out Black Tony. Wonderfully written by Ronald Lavender, RL the Gifted One. You know, I know y'all saw the picture. Saw your boy Mean Mug, you know what I'm saying? So please check that out. See what it's all about. Y'all gonna love it. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna love it. I promise you. I promise you, you're gonna love it. GoFundMe, please go GoFundMe and help fund this other film that I'm in called Street Logic. Street Logic, written by Renaissance Jones and Ty Darden. Ty Darden. Yo. Street Logic. Man, just picture me in something called Street Logic, yo. If nothing else tells you to fund that, to throw some coins that way, that shit right there. So, Street Logic, look out for that. Also, just watch me move, man. Just watch me move. But my self-image about myself is just too great for me to subject myself to very volatile situations. And once we all get like that, man, we will quit hating Mondays because we are just living in God's grace and glory and just waiting for it to lead us to more glory. I mean, if nothing else, man, if nothing else, let me sign off by telling y'all this, okay? I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 11 years old. I'm a teacher. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 11 years old. Not only that, but I dropped out of high school when I was 18 years old. And now I work in the school system as a teacher assistant. When I moved to Winston-Salem in 2007, I was tall, teed up, low cut, 270 pounds. I mean, I ain't no sticky in there. Yeah, that just happened. Hats, headbands, chains, and stuff. But look at me now. Your now is not necessarily your destiny. Your now could be a pit stop, a step up to your destiny. Just know that you have a destiny. Feel me? When I was at Walmart, I used to listen to people complain all of the time. And I walked through Walmart like 2 years ago, and most of the people who I heard complaining so much all the time are still there. I have not worked at Walmart in 6 years. Glory be to God. Life is too short to work at a job that you hate. Invest in you. Trust God. Invest in you. I'm ADQ. Sunday, I will be chopping it up with my brother, Byron Gladden. I want to talk to this man. I want y'all to hear me and see me talk to this man. I want to talk to this man about the play that we're in. We're not going to say the name of it. But I want to talk to this man about the play that we were in. I want to talk to this man about Bishop Dean. I want to talk to this man about all the crap, about all the junk he be talking when I see him. I want to talk to this man about what made him go into the political realm and into the school board. I want to talk to this man about all that. And I hope you all tune in. I am ADQ. This is ADQ's Renaissance. This is the best water I've ever drunk in my entire life. If y'all want some, hit up HeavyEnergyUniversity.com. HeavyEnergyUniversity.com. It's ADQ's Renaissance. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for listening. Peace.